I thought the public would want to know a little bit about the story about me getting a hold of the Tupac sex tape. Do you
Right.
remember I called you up one day and I said, "Hey, bro, I'm going to Emeryville to go look at what supposedly is a Tupac sex tape."
Right.
And you said to me, "Oh, there's a bunch of them, right?"
Yeah. I said, which one?
And obviously, I'm going to let the source remain nameless, but a person who was affiliated with your group from back in the day, who happened to know Pac very well, had this
Mhm.
tape. And at the time, Mike Walters and I, who I was working with at TMZ, he called me up, convinced Harvey Levin that it was worth it for me and Michael to get on a flight, fly to Emeryville, go see the tape. And even though the guy wouldn't sell us the tape, we would grab some screen grabs and pay the guy $10,000 in cash and then fly back.
Mhm.
We land in a town car's waiting for us at Oakland Airport. We go over
Mhm.
to whatever bridge we have to get over to get to Emeryville. And
Right.
we meet up with this source at a Kinko's in Emeryville. He puts the tape in, and the first thing I notice isn't that Tupac standing in the middle of this room, pantsless. It isn't the girl blowing him. It's my boy Money B standing next to him, talking to
Right.
him, holding a red solo cup, as if it was the most normal thing in the world. Do you remember this? What was the circumstance of that tape?
The circumstance was it was my cousin's birthday, right? And me and my two cousins were out going to get some drinks, right?
Yeah.
And we just happened to run into Tupac, and he was like, it's your birthday. Talking to my cousin, he's like, come over. I'm gonna call some girls, and we're gonna, you know, have a good time, right? So he called these girls. They came over, and just like he said, they commenced to doing everything to everybody, right? But in the midst of doing this, Tupac setting his camera up on on the television, in front of the television, and covering it with like shirts, and so that the girls couldn't see that it was being
Oh, so he
filmed.
was perving. He was on the DL.
Yeah, and he had to, he was hiding the shit, and he recorded it, and the light was on the top of the TV, so I'm sure the girls, they had to at some point know that they were being recorded, but he got made sure he got in perfect position so that the camera could see him, and these girls doing whatever. But it was just one of them things to where he's doing that is another girl with one of my cousins or over there on the other side of the room or in the other room. It was just KB. You know how it is
Yeah.
when you're in a setting of debauchery.
Oh, do I know how it is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you understand what I'm talking about. Like a lot of people won't get it. You know what I mean? Especially in today's climate, everything is, you
Yeah.
know,
Very
what do you
PC.
mean? What are you guys doing in the same blah blah blah? And it's like, well, so just to set it up. So he's doing that, and I can only imagine either I had already, had my fun, or I was waiting to have, you know what I mean, for one of the girls to be available.
Pac was fun that way, though, huh? He was fun to hang out with. I know Short tells me stories about him all the time that he was the coolest cat in the room.
Yeah, he was. I mean, and so you know, we can't let it be lost is that he hooked it up for my cousin. He made the phone calls and got the girls over there because he found out it was my cousin's birthday, and he was like, "Yo, let's kick it. I'm gonna call some girls and we got some fun."
He was a real
And
team player.
that's exactly what he did.
Was he a Niner fan or was he a
No, he didn't. He
Baltimore
didn't. He
fan?
didn't. He didn't care about sports at all.
He didn't.
To
He
be
just
honest
like
with
he
you.
liked pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that and weed,
and weed.
like you.
So I'm like me, exactly. You know me so well.
Word.